Heyo everybody, Haku here with my live reaction for Monster Musume no Iru Nichijou, or Everyday Life with Monster Girls, Chapter 67. I am excited to read because last week's chapter was really good, or, well, not like literally last week's as in it came out last week, but the one I did the video on last week was really good, and we only have one more after this before we catch up. So what I'm planning to do right after I record this, I'm going to record the reviews, which are going to be super short. I'm just going to keep the reviews really short. For 63, 64, and 65, I'll record those after this, and then I will post them like throughout the week after this. And then next week, when next Thursday rolls around, we'll do chapter 68, and then we'll be all caught up. And after I record 68, I will do reviews throughout the next week for 66, 67, and 68. And then by the time the Thursday after next rolls around, we'll be able to use this time slot for 12 Beast. So yeah, either way, that's where we are with the series and the schedule and everything. Gonna be caught up pretty soon, so let's see what we got in chapter 67. It's finally our last day of work at the inn. Okay, this is interesting. I thought the inn stuff was gonna end with last chapter, but we might have a whole other chapter with it, or this could just be sort of the intro. Well, it took some getting used to at first. I guess it'll be kind of sad to leave. Is the kind of sentimental feeling I was hoping for, but honestly, why does this keep happening? And if you have arachnophobia, you are very much not gonna like this panel. Or if you have arachnophilia, you're really going to like it. We have a bunch of arachne just holed up in like this attic-looking, shed-looking place. That's cool. I like the one girl on the left's design. Again, which is sad because like these past few chapters I've been like, oh, that's a cool design, but kind of cruddy because they're not going to be actual characters that we're going to get to know or anything. Is everyone here an arachne? There's so many of them. I had heard tell that the arachne were disinclined to participate too strongly in the extra species exchange, so I wonder why they're all here then. Well, since they're here, we need to get them settled in and ready for the dating pool, right? I mean, I guess so. However, but who? And of course, the whole thing with the arachne too is they aren't really good with hot springs or anything like that. And then they're rock, paper, scissorsing. Excuse me, miss, if you're ready, I'd like to explain the dating pool and escort you to the main floor. The main baths are this way, so baths. We ill care for heat. You'll excuse us for refraining. We care not for intermingling with strangers. You need pay us no mind. And then they all just walk off. Okay, so why are you even here then? And I love the annoyed Saria face. Well, I guess if they're saying they don't need anything, that's fine. But then, Yukio-san isn't here right now, so we're busy anyway. I think she said something about going to meet some friends of hers to bring to the inn. Hubby, Lala says she needs help in the sauna. Oh yeah, I totally forgot about those other annoying guests we had. Oh, and it's, I wonder if it's the same ones or not. It doesn't really look like it. A bunch of, cowgirls, minotaurs. Now we invite you to the scalding hellfire, loyally time. This I guess that's how you pronounce it, I have no idea. This elixir made from purified fruit taken from a forbidden tree, blasted by hell itself on rocks taken from a colossal boulder, fog that envelops this place. And we just have the scented water getting sprayed by the little slime. I don't know if that's actually Sue or if that's one of the black slimes that they have working there now. In this place of ritual hellfire and blasting heat, thou canst take nary a step forward. Yet by my hand I shall stir the spirits, and thou shalt experience yet but a tiny fraction of the true fires of hell. The living shalt not be suffered to stand this heat. Those who cannot stand such extremes must fall before. It's actually kind of like barely warm in here. Yeah, crank the heat up a bit, please. And they're all very, very lewd. Very well, thine body shall taste the true heat of mine blasting fan. Woohoo! Can you do that over here too? Wait thine turn. Phew, that's it, that's the stuff. Come on, keep it up. Everyone, once the ritual of loyalty is complete, be sure to refill thine life essence at the water fountain. Then the refrigerator icy hell water baths provide a cooling ritual. Customer priests take mind. Those on pilgrimage, generic ones, the flowering shower time, bathe yourself in take. Lala, what are you even talking about? Reckless enthusiasts who put up with nonsense add unreasonable things to the prohibited articles. No, you're being unreasonable. Even Sue is overeating. The little Sue. Is loyalty time over already? We're just starting it up again. So let me just add the aroma water to the sauna stones. Yeah, that steam is hot. This is it. My head. I feel like I'm sweating out everything I've ever had to drink. Everyone, remember to replace electrolytes, not just water. Honestly, I understand not the appeal of these saunas. It's like some kind of endurance challenge, and the cool water baths make me feel like I'll catch a cold. Those minotaurs are a pain since they're so heat resistant, and they're a huge group, so everywhere feels cramped too. But those arachne don't want to go into the onsen, so I guess that worked out. Both groups are pretty big, right? Speaking of arachne, where is Arachne-san? She's probably slacking off somewhere. I don't know why she even bothered to come along for the job. And now we have chaotic flower fall room, and she walks in. You are late, Rachnera. You do know I'm working here, right? I'd prefer if you would leave me alone. I'm busy. You certainly don't appear busy to me. You are the one who chose this place for the meeting. Now, give us your report. We shall hear whether we Arachne can live alongside humans or not. This is the mission you were tasked with as one of the expeditionary force. And of course, like same as every other girl, part of the extra species exchange. I'm liking Rachnera's outfit here, though. It's cute. We are those who dwell in the shadow. We are those who dwell in the shadow. Never shall we seek to live in the light. We survived as a species by stealing men in secret. Alright. Now, however, the Extra Species Exchange Act has changed everything. Should we continue as we have, our species will end. The time for change is now. Yet ours is an existence that causes pain for others. We shall not change our manners, nor perform niceties contrary to our nature. Reject the outsiders and perish, or embrace a lie and live on. Rachnera, we shall hear your answer, and by it decide our destiny. Destiny? Oh, come on, seriously? Aren't you being an itsy-bitsy bit too serious? And then they all look very angry. Why not actually try, I don't know, seeing for yourself for once? Hating new things just 'cause they're new. I swear, you're like a bunch of stuck-up old people. It's seriously lame. What is this insolence? Answer us seriously, Rachnera. Look, no matter what I say, you're gonna be all, we shall take this under consideration, or that is merely one opinion. It is not like you plan on actually listening to, it's not like you actually plan on listening to me, right? Stuff like this has a way of working itself out. You guys spent all this time getting here, so maybe try relaxing in the onsen or something. Talk to some guys while you're at it, too. If you're not a bunch of babies too scared to talk to humans, that is. Wah! And they all seem so upset. This is interesting. And we have buses coming in. What? What? What are you guys doing here? Like, wow, so this is snow. Cold, it's too cold. And we see Mia's friends and the other Lamia. So this is what they mean by Winter Wonderland. But like, Mia, after you emailed us saying you got a part-time gig at Nonsen, and that it's part of the Extra Species Exchange stuff, we decided to pop over on an Extra Species Exchange Experience tour. What do you mean, pop over? Are they even on the schedule for today? Large Extra Species group, species not listed. They're on the guest list, I guess. Let's get to that onsen, everyone. It's just a short tour, but I'm totally aiming for a boyfriend. Besides, it's like super cold. Let's get in the water already. What? This is bad. We were pushing it with the Minotaurs, but we can't handle this many Lamia on top of it. I'm sure it'll be fine. The Minotaurs mostly stick to the sauna, so if we keep the bathing area and sauna groups separated, we can... Hey, we require use of the onsen, and we have this huge group of the spooters. I believe you're conducting something called a dating pool. We shall be judging its quality for ourselves. Oh no. There's no way this many large species can all fit in the onsen at once. What are we gonna do? Is everyone alright? Yukio-san! It seems while I was off fetching my friends, things have gotten into a bit of disarray. Why, and I kind of see them. I'm waiting till I get to those panels. But I wonder if they're going to be made into actual characters. Again, like I say about like every character, I hope they are. Like Mia's friends here, them recurring here is cool, and if the three of them keep recurring as characters, that'd be neat. But either way, moving along. Wow, Yukio-san, what do we do? First, my thanks for maintaining things in my absence. Leave the rest to me. This could prove troublesome, so I believe help from my friends is also in order. Friends? And it seems like some sort of fire dragon? And maybe a water, like an Undine? Like a water spirit? Yeah, maybe the two of them. Okay. And they're creating steam as a special service for today, with assistance from my friends the Salamander and the Undine. Okay, it is. We've converted the entire bathhouse into a premium large sauna. I didn't think that was even possible. Well, I guess this way everyone can fit in. Yukio-san is truly extraordinary. Should you find the heat of the sauna be overbearing, please make use of the ice bath I have prepared. Ice bath? There's ice floating. Thank you for all your hard work. Please do take a break and enjoy the sauna. And then they all look around, and we have this massive shot of everyone. That's cool. I wonder if there are any like random like cameos or Easter eggs or anything in here. Doesn't necessarily look like it. But alright. Wow, now this is what I'm talking about. All this steam. It's so toasty. Now this is a sauna. So, this is an onsen, huh? The whole place is one big sauna. Awesome. I was getting so chilly. This is lovely. Oh? Some of the girls already got exchange partners. No way, we're like left out. Come on, girls. We can't let them. Wah! And they all crash into some guys. Ow. Ah, damn, I bumped into someone. I can't see anything like this. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope you'll forgive me for that. Excuse me. Are you alright, miss? And then their eyes glowing. Unseemly, all of them cavorting in such a manner. How is this cultural exchange? I pity their weak wills. We Arachne will not fall prey to such frivolities or scandalous behavior. What? And then all of the other Arachne have. Have you all forgotten about your pride as Arachne? Wah! And then she crashes into someone as well. I'm sorry, miss. I didn't. Don't worry. You don't have to be afraid. How about, anyway, why don't you come a little closer? Okay? And then Arachne is watching everyone. I can't take it. That's it. It's too hot. And then all of the main group is just booking it to the ice bath, I guess. I thought they were leaving, but no. Let's get to the cold bath. I mean, the ice bath. Wait, no, an ice bath sounds just as bad. Yeah, it's freezing. Slowly now. Wouldn't it be better just to go stand outside than this? I can't feel my fingers. Everyone, I must thank you for taking this job on such short notice. Yukio-san. It was thanks to your help that we were able to overcome all these difficulties. I know the working environment's been less than ideal at times, and you have my thanks for sticking with me to the end. Please do come visit as guests whenever you like. I shall welcome you with open arms. Yukio-san. We appreciate it, but this really isn't the time. I can't take it anymore. This ice bath is freezing me alive. I can't feel my tail at all anymore. Oh my. That's finally over. That was rough, but I guess we did have fun, too. I suppose so. The food was super tasty, too, and the pay isn't bad either. By the way, about the saunas, I heard if you do a rotation by going to the sauna then a cool bath, then outside, it's supposed to be amazing. But I wonder if that's true. Ah, the rotation, right? I was wondering, too. Now that you mention it, even though we got chilled from that ice bath, now that we're outside, it feels like my whole body feels warm, so I'm not cold at all. You're right. In fact, it almost feels warm, like my whole body is. And then, stars in all of their eyes as well. So this is the true power of the sauna. Sauna's rule. Several days later. This is it, I tell you. Nothing beats an ice bath. I do recall extending my welcome to you. However, I do believe there were implied limits to that offer, wouldn't you agree? But all the other saunas have water baths, and it's just not the same. Truly, it seems as though we have become accustomed to Yukio-san's ice bath rotation. There's just no going back. Alright. Yeah. That was cool. I hope we get to see more of the Salamander and Undine. Maybe give them actual names and stuff. I don't have too much hope for it, though, because, again, lately it just seems like Musume's just taken a different turn away from developing these characters or anything. Plus, there are older characters that I'd love to see more of. Kino, not Kinu, but I would also love to see Kinu and Liz some more. But Kino, the Bloodsucker group, there were some more Kira we've barely seen. There are more characters that I'd love to see more of or to see get developed more. So, yeah, we'll see where things go next, though. I do know the next one is called, like, Centauria Prologue or something like that, so I am, like, mega excited for that one. That sounds like it's going to give us a lot more storyline involving one of the main characters, so I'm really excited for that. Because, again, one of the problems I think lately has been with, like, these long arcs. It's weird, the long arcs have the least storyline. It's like there's just a lot of fan service, and again, you can get fan service anywhere. Like, I could go to Galeboru right now, and you can get so much more fan service. Like, you can get that anywhere, so it's like I don't really need that in the manga. You've got to give some balance of comedy and story, and I think last chapter did that really well. This chapter did pretty good too. There was a lot of fan service here, but I still thought it told a nice enough story. I don't know if I like it as much as last chapter, but I did like this chapter still. And honestly, even the ones I've been critical of being like too ecchi, or at least too focused on ecchi, even those, they've been fun. I've enjoyed every chapter. But yeah, I liked it. Like I said, I'll have 3 more reviews coming up after this throughout the week, and then next week we'll catch up and then do the other 3 reviews and then move on to 12 Beast, also by Okayado. I'm really excited to catch up to that, because if you hadn't already caught my videos, I've reacted to every chapter and discussed every chapter of that so far, even though it was like years ago actually at this point. But I love 12 Beast. 12 Beast is awesome. Like, Okayado does such a wonderful job with 12 Beast. I really like it. So I'm excited. I'm not, like, even though I haven't read in probably like almost 2 years, I'm really not all that far behind, I don't think, at least from what's been translated so far. There hasn't been a ton that I can find translated. But yeah, 12 Beast is awesome. I'm excited to catch up to this next week. The chapter I'm going to read is going to be great, I think. And then we're going to get into another manga that I love by the same mangaka. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, follow on Twitter if you want. If you want a link to the Discord server, ask and I'll give you one. And if you want to help support the channel on Patreon to help me keep making videos here, it's patreon.com/HakuOfTheTubes, or a link will be in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.